What's up everyone, it's the action figure freak once again, and today I've got you the Bandai S.H.Figuarts Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. I already started the Bleach card pack series on my shorts and TikTok and everywhere, so keep expecting a few more of the Bleach SHFs. So I also got Kenpachi and a few more, okay? I'll open a lot of these. But for now, I would say let's get this one open. Okay, and here he is right out of the box, giving you a quick 360 as always before I put my fingers too much over the figure. And as you can see here, we get a big pile of accessories, not too big. I mean, it's the necessary ones, I would say. But we're getting into these a little deeper in a few minutes, but first off, let's see about the articulation. To the articulation, we get an upper and lower neck joint. I gotta say, the lower one here, as you can see, is not loose, but pretty easy to move. It's not going to the sides that good because of the collar, but to the front, you can see he can go pretty deep, not too much to the back. But yeah, it's pretty okay. I like how much forward he can look. Then we get these kind of butterfly joints, you know, these SHF versions. It's pretty good. We get ball jointed shoulders, pretty awesome. Double jointed pinless elbows. These are amazing. We get these hand hinges where you can decide if these should go horizontal. No, wait. I think there you can't even change. Now you see the screw here of the joint is actually in the design, so I don't think you can twist it to a horizontal hinged hand, but that shouldn't be too bad. I hope so, at least. Then we get the upper chest swivel, moves pretty okay, I would say. Do we have a lower one? Yes, we have the lower hip joint, so that's not a swivel. Can actually move more than just that. We got ball jointed legs right here, with the pretty big shtick in there. Holy shit. Are these elevated? No, you can't pull them higher or lower. We get these swivels up here. We get, yeah, that's unfortunate. One jointed hinged knees, so that's pretty bad, but I think double jointed ones would have destroyed the outfit, the look, the overall of him too much. Do we have shin swivels under the pants? No, but the legs actually go pretty deep inside. Gotta say, it's hard to stand up the figure, so I would say a ball jointed, a shin ball joint would have been pretty awesome inside of there. There would have been space. And then we get the vertical hinged, twistable foot joints, as well as the toe joints, which is amazing. So yeah, a pretty okay, pretty good articulation. The legs lack a little bit, I would say, but I mean, the overall look is what matters. So for the accessories, what do we have in here? So first up, the most important, we get these two fists on him. We get two hands for grabbing. We get these two relaxed open hands, and then these opened stretched out fingers. Oh my god, I'm too bad at showing this right now. Nah, you can't see. Pretty good, I would say, at least. We got four faces of Ichigo. I mean, here we get the mean one, smiling one, angry, screaming one, and here we get the frightened one. And then one of the best accessories, I would say, is the sword. Let's look at this. They didn't change it up. It's just not the classic Zangetsu version. It says on the box, man, it's the Tenza Zangetsu. So we get the swastika, or at least a version of the swastika on the sword. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We get a chain on here. as it sounds, as it feels, I gotta say that could be a real metal chain. I think that adds a lot of depth into that figure. The sword itself just looks freaking amazing. Like, tell me any any different. And the sword is actually as big as he. So that's really cool. So yeah, I would say I'm gonna play around with the accessories a little bit. We're going to look into the details a little deeper, and then we're gonna do the rating 1 to 10. Okay, that's actually the first pose I came up with. So yeah, nothing too special, just to let you see the screaming facial expression and that gigantic sword, like holy fuck. Nah, it's really cool. It's a little hard to get the handle into his hands because you actually have to take the chain right through there. But like all in all, holy shit, like that sword can pose a lot. One thing that was a little different for me, I never had that kind of faceplate version of S.H.F so far. It's a little similar to the, what was it, Sasuke figures of S.H.F. So you actually take the whole front of the face out. Let me get it done, man. Yeah, something like this. So you have these two pieces. So now let him just stand. Come on. Yeah, like that. Then you have to pull the faceplate down from the hair. You see the little peg hole, the peg on top of there. Let's switch out the face. Here we get the standard face. Let's get this into the peg hole of the hair here. And then we get these 4 pins that go into these 4 peg holes. So yeah, pretty easy, not too bad. Pretty happy with it. Okay, to the details, there isn't that much to say, like mostly because he's like a Shinigami, like there's just that holy war in their minds, nothing fancy, nah, for real. He's just mostly in black, as you can see, so there's not much detail. But first up on the hair, I gotta say that mold, it's just insanely good and accurate. It definitely looks like what it should, as well as all the face plates. I mean, that's almost the worst one, I would say, and it still looks pretty good. We get here, I think, that's a mold. Yeah, these 2 stripes on his neck are actually molded on there, as well as that pattern over his chest. That was executed very well. It looks really amazing. We get here that knot on his belt, I would say. Like that's also, I would say, pretty hard to mold. Can't see it that good on camera, but like there's a lot of detail in there. I think the pants definitely have to pass on these. Like you see that. You can't see the joints way too much, and I'm a fan of S.H.F. because they mostly hide the joints really well. But that's just mostly unmovable pretty hard, and yeah, they could have elevated the leg articulation a little more, I would say, definitely. But yeah, we get what we get here. It's pretty okay. The only other details are here on his arms, so I got a painting mistake right here. That's a little unfortunate, but shouldn't bother me too much. We got here the coat in 3 different stripes. We got actually molded the white one under the black one, but it's painted there, so not double molded or anything. As I've already said, the chains here are a really nice detail. And on the sword handle, we have molded and painted these red parts here. It's pretty nice. And all the hands actually look like the same glove. So that's really good what they did. Really nice job, mostly at least. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get to the rating. whoops, let's get to the rating. And I would say he gets a solid... Oh, okay, I have to think through that again. Okay, I would say I've given him 8.5 out of 10. So let me explain it first. As I said, details and everything are on point, really good. But there's just that one part that annoys me on the price point, and that's simply the lags. I know it's hard to make them better, and even though if SHF would have put in there these, what did I say, ball jointed shin joints or swivels, it would have probably just have been harder to stand him. Like, put in 23 joints just into the knee will make it unstable, I would say. So just to have that said, and yeah, like, there's not much more they could have done on this figure, and I think it was like one of the cheaper SHFs, but still, like, what did I pay? I think around 50 euros. Still a pretty decent price, if you ask me at least. And I would have just hoped for something different. And I mean, SHF already started with cloth parts, and I think these pants, they could have figured out a way to make these pants looking better and still in the same kind of way. But that is just weird. I mean, like, you know what I mean. It's a little weird. The cloak, I have to say, is okay. SHF really does a pretty flimsy and weak plastic into these, so these can bend really easy, as you can see, and they don't limit the articulation. So like, I'm putting him in this position. Let me see if I can make him stand at least. Yeah, but it's not because of the cloak, you see. It's not the cloak that pushes the legs back or anything. It works. So I'm pretty fine with that. I've seen it on the SHF Sasuke in the past, so I wasn't like, you know, I don't know either, okay? Nah, but 8.5, I think that's a pretty good rating. I would almost get him up to 9, but I want to have these high spots for something really special. Yeah, almost. I would almost give him 9. Nah, but yeah, since that's pretty much all for today, hope you could all have an awesome day. Like and subscribe to the video if you want to see more of this. As I've said, there is coming the Renjei, Kenpachi, and Byakuya review the next few weeks. And still a lot of shorts with Bleach card pack openings. So stay tuned for the next few weeks. I think 4 weeks, yeah. And yeah, since that's pretty much all for today, it's finally time to say, action out!